Hey guys, and welcome to what I call Red Dead Rant. This is a video that I was prompted to sort of, not really prompted, but I recently was on a Facebook forum post, and the topic came up of doing the collector role, and you know, I made a comment that I never used the apps for the phone, or one that you can, Google on your browser, and yeah, comes up, the Red Dead Redemption collector map. I'm pretty sure you guys know of the 2 or 3 I think that's going around. There's probably one really popular one. I can't think of what they call it at the moment, and then there's probably a couple of others that you can use as well that maybe do the same thing. I know there is one that does one where you're just tracking everything. It doesn't necessarily show you where things are, I think. I had a quick look at those the other day. And yeah, and I guess from my perspective and from yours, you are going to be taking my word for it that I don't use the apps. I mean, I can sit here and say, I don't use the apps, but I mean, hey, you're not going to really know. So today you'll probably see me using the maps, okay, because that is what I will be using today. I'm pretty sure I've still got a few maps on me to do, so I'm not going to be on for very long. It may be a 20-minute to 30-minute sort of video today, but I just wanted to discuss with you guys, pardon me, I just wanted to discuss with you guys what you think is better, and my preferred method is to I'll log in now, is to use, well, not use, okay, let's say my preferred method would be to play the game how it was intended to be played. Pardon me. Excuse me again. And that is what's prompted me to live stream. It's it's sort of cheating if you use the apps. Before when they had the when the collector role first come out, and it was on the the original cycle, you didn't need the apps for that. Honestly, you didn't. You could go around the whole friggin' map legitimately, and you could make 4K simple as by going around to the known hotspots and just collecting things. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different. I'm not used to playing distance travel. What was that one for? Is that running or just distance travel? Does that mean I can get that on my horse? That could be really easy. Well, okay. So I got sidetracked by the daily challenge there. I wonder if that's going to count. Let's see what happens. So it was at 77. It should be, say, around 100 roundabout now. Plus we'll check this building for any collective gear. Let's see what it's at now. Yeah, so I'm going to get that really easy. Distance travelled, that's by, okay, daily challenge for the day. Distance travelled, any means possible. If you can fly, do it. Okay, so let's see if there's anything in here. I didn't feel any vibrations in here. So I don't think there is. No, definitely not. Alright. I do like to get out the metal detector here as well. Just to see if there's anything. No, nothing there at all. Alright, so let's open up a map and see what we got, or do I have to go buy some? I know we've got some collector's maps still. Okay, wildflowers. See, I want to know what your thoughts are on using these. Okay, a lot of people say there's little to no profit. My argument is simply you don't have much money to spend. Okay, and when I mean you don't have much money to spend, here you can see how much cash I've got in Red Dead Online. Okay, I've been a day one player from the beta. Alright, even though my rank should be approximately 60 levels higher, I think it was, because I did a character reset and I wasn't happy with my character's appearance, and that was before they offered the change character appearance, so that's why I've got so much money and why my rank probably isn't quite as high. And as well, I did take a little bit of a break for a little while in the beta, so I mean it could be, you know, a lot higher than what it actually is. Like, you know, I mean, I can get on and play, you know, some dedicated hours, you know, 8 to 10 hours, you know, okay, sure, it's rookie numbers, I don't care, okay. But yeah, that explains a little bit about that, you know, of, hey, you've got so much money, sort of, you know, some people might say, well, you know, I'm ranked 200 and I've got, you know, 100,000, but I mean, hey, have you been putting in 8 hours a day? No, I've been putting in, you know, a lot longer hours than so. Okay, and one thing I forgot to do was ride with my detector out. Okay. So yes, making the collector work for you, I believe it's simple as, you know, riding with the collector out. I think everyone's well agreeing with that. And then the other thing is with buying the maps, in my personal opinion, providing you are keeping 4 to 5 duplicates of each item and then selling the rest, you should be selling a collector thing pack, you know, a completed collector pack, you know, 2-3 times every couple of hours, and that depends on how often you play. Okay, like, it's, you know, if you're a hardcore gamer and you put in more than 8 hours, you could possibly through buying the maps method, you could possibly sell 10 collector things, you know, per day. And there you go, I've walked straight past it. I'm so not used to playing on the broadcast gameplay. It's thrown me off a little bit. Just a different size screen and all that I'm got to get used to. But yes, so I probably sell about 3 to 6 in a 4-hour period, maybe up to 8 in a 6-hour period. It depends on how often I get on and play and, you know, coming across pardon me, you know, the items and stuff like that. Pins, I don't think I got any completed yet. No, they're fairly close, and I don't really sell those until unless I've got spares left over. So if I got others that are completed first, then I'll sell that. Pardon me. Okay, let's go have a look at the next location for the flowers. Yes, and in terms of playing the game how it should be played, it's pretty simple. I have heard of there's something up around here. It's up there, I think. The trader glitch, which is selling traders or something like that. I've never done it. I've never bothered to look at it. I mean, the trader gives you the most money. It's simple to make. You know, you can make easy money out of that. I don't think you need to do a glitch and that. And I believe you should play the roles as they were intended to be played, with a little exception of breaking some of the minor rules, and that is, when we first started out, how many people, and put your hands up, would, you know, legit wait out the time for the bounty hunter? Okay, yes, I did it a couple of times, but that was a legal thing you could do. Okay, these apps that are out there on the mobile phones, they are not endorsed by Red Dead Redemption or Rockstar. Okay, yes, Rockstar probably know about these things and they probably haven't done anything about it. Maybe they don't care. I don't know why. But if you look at some of these apps and you Google some information about it, you will find that there is not really much mention of Rockstar being in an affiliation with these apps. They are third-party apps, and to be quite simple, I don't think Rockstar approve. So yeah, I don't know why I'm getting off the horse. I normally use the what do you call it? I use the horse. Is it called Equine Assistance or something? The perk that you can get. Normally I get the horse to do it, but being a little sidetracked, I've been getting off from doing that. Another thing I wanted to sort of mention too is you don't really need to focus on dailies no more. Yeah, so if you're a Red Dead player and you want gold, you don't necessarily need to focus on it, and that's depending on your style of play. Okay, take you out again. Oops, my bad. Going against my own policies. But anyway, that's depending on people. You know, there are people who work and will just buy, you know, the gold, and use the gold to buy things on Red Dead Online because they don't have much time, you know, and stuff like that. And then there's people like me who can afford to get on for, you know, 6-8 hours and grind my way through and have, you know, a decent amount of money, which is 58,000, I think, or yeah, 58,000. So yeah. Let's see where this one is. It's up here. There it is. Where is it? Oh, right in front of me. Wisteria? No, Creek Plum. One of my other things that I do like to sort of do is I'll show you on the mapping briefly in a minute once I open up this, is say for example, let's see what this throws up for us. Okay, with the tarot cards, they're really close together, but say I hate having to travel you know, all over the place a lot of the time. So if I've got one up in the Calder region, which covers Grizzlies and Mount Hagar and Can Lake and what does that say, Barrow Lagoon, I'll fast travel there if I'm, you know, at Valentine or, you know, mostly from around the map. You know, I'm not really a fan of Coulter, although I want to be a fan of Coulter because I feel there is so much wasted space there, okay? But I'll fast travel to there because it's, you know, out of the way. And then say there's one over here at Ansburg, and then say there's one at Blackwater, I'll fast travel to all three of those if I'm feeling in the mood that I don't particularly want to ride to each individual destination. Other times I will, you know, ride to those, and I'll ride with me detector out. But that's a that's something you probably should consider yourself as well. Do you want to be riding, and how much potential loot am I missing out because I don't have my metal detector out, and I'm missing out on you know, potential metal detector finds. There we are. That's simple. I'm pretty sure there's a metal detector icon around here. Yeah, I don't think I really want to take that route, but anyway. The one thing I will say too is using the maps. It is super easy to do. It's not hard, okay, and I could probably get through 4 to 5 sets of maps per day. So you know, in terms of you know, how often you get duplicates of map is determined by the game. However, I would like to see Red Dead offer maybe more items per game. Sorry. Excuse me. Again, per map. Actually, what did I go there for? I have no idea. This is closer. I'm right near it. I was going to go over to there. Is that outside? Or is it in the building? But yeah, I'd like to see the maps being a bit more worth it. Maybe have like 5 or 6 items rather than the standard 3. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Let me know in the comments, guys, of what you think of that idea. I think the maps need to be worth it. And I think that's probably the problem that people are drawing the line in of, okay, am I going to use the apps? Yes, no. How much profit am I making? And I've read online that you're making as little as $4 profit, okay? Profit for me, as you can see, it's not an issue. I just want to do it this way. The other thing is too, I want to be able to rank up fairly quickly, although there's probably 100 people out there that are going to scream and say, well, you can rank up faster by doing other things. But I've actually found this to be quite quick as well, although I'm aware of, you know, other methods of doing it. And yeah. Okay, what are we looking for again? A tarot card. So that'll be in that building over there. This is one of the, what do you call it, camps, isn't it? Gang hideouts. Is that it there? There's something there. Looks like it, and I'm pretty sure I felt a vibration back there as well. There's something here. Where is that? Very close, so it must be this building. And there we are. Another tarot card. Any more? Any more variations? No? Okay. What about here? No. Metal detector. Okay. So yeah, I don't really have much to spend my money on, although you could probably say, well, there's, you know, a couple of horses, get some of them. I've got the Breton Dapper, I've got the Missouri Foxtrot. I'm looking at maybe getting the Criollo, but I want one that's got a nice coat, okay? sort of a little picky like that. I don't want a I don't want an ugly horse. You know, that's personal. You know, whether or not you know you want a horse to be what you want. You know. Excuse me. Oh, there's Madame Nassar up there. Today, Madame Nassar, everyone, she's in Blue Water Marsh. I didn't even realise she was there until just then. I just spotted her. So that is where Madame Nassar is today. Yeah. Let's go there. I think I got sidetracked off on that little topic I was going to start to, didn't I? I'm pretty good at doing that, don't you worry. Oh yes, the horses. So yeah, and spending money. That's real. Okay, I'm back on track now. So yeah, there's probably a few guns that I haven't brought yet, and I'm a bit sort of not through with my money, I guess you'd call it. I don't like spending it. Okay. But I mean, hey, that's my personal choice. I don't think you guys are really going to care too much about that, but there's sort of not really much to buy, and I sort of feel nothing there. No, okay. I sort of feel there needs to be a lot more content, which we will get that. Okay, that's a no-brainer one to go. But I feel maybe that if we were to get some new roles, such as one role that I wouldn't mind seeing, and you might laugh at me and think it's a bit pathetic, is farming. Okay? I wouldn't mind seeing doing like what you did in the epilogue, where you run a bit of a farm, but you have things like, you know, some cattle, some stuff like that, and you know, you can sell it and that sort of thing, and it's part of the trader role. And then I think some of the building price should be corrected, but my mate said that a lot of these prices are sort of relevant sort of to the timeline and you know, how much people have money and stuff like that for the newcomers. But I mean, hey, how many people have started GTA online 5 years after the game come out, and they've got no money, and yet if they want to buy the CEO because it's 1.5 million, you know, you work your ass off to get it, or you buy a shark card. Excuse me. And you know, you don't really cheat per se. You do, you don't, and you get the stuff earlier through that means. So I think there needs to be a bit of a price adjustment on certain things. Like I think, like I would have been happy if when they brought out the Moonshine Shack, if the Moonshine Shack would have cost me, say maybe, and you might hate me for these, 5,000 to 2,500. Okay, personal opinion again. Okay, don't hate on me for that, but that is my thoughts on that. Okay. So yeah, that's what I believe that it should cost. In terms of the relocation fee, which I wasn't sort of really aware of, I would have put that very similar to how, I guess, the GTA properties work. You could have had some that were worth more, like in terms of, you know, you can buy the cocaine labs and, you know, one's worth X amount, one's worth such and such, and we'll just see if there's anything here. Sometimes there is. And yeah, you know, you buy one that you think you want, or you buy one that's location based for you, and that's what I've done in GTA Online. I've brought properties in around specific locations, and I've since readjusted it not too long ago, and I haven't been on GTA for a while. I've since readjusted it, so nowadays on my GTA account I do the warehouses. I've got 4 large warehouses, so you're making 8.8 million, minus the 2 million for the sauce and the crates and all that. But they're all in locations where I think is decent. Plus my CE office is central on the map, which I think's critical in terms of travel around. So that got a little off topic, I know, but hey, I'm fine discussing a bit of GTA topic like that. But this must be here. No? I bet you my horse is right on top of it. Not quite. Right, so I think I've ranted enough today about Red Dead. Other crap. You've probably gotten a little fed up of hearing me coughing my guts up a little bit. Not coughing, I'm not really sick, it's just yeah, just a bit of morning stuff that comes up, because I've not long gotten up myself, and yeah. I wonder if there's anything at the well today. Well, nothing here. And sometimes something there as well, where the headstones is. I'm pretty sure that's a new location. Not 100% sure. Come on, you. So I'm going to travel the full distance there and see how many detector items I get. See how many I get. I reckon maybe 3 or 4. Plus I will stop at some buildings just to see if there's anything here as well. No vibration? No, okay. So I don't know if this is going to be a new series that I'm going to take on along with my forest, the forest work that I do, or my forest work that I do. But I think it may be, and we'll see what comes of this. It's mostly going to be me talking about, my opinions, what I think they should add to the game. You may hear me get a little bit frustrated because my horse stacks it 100 times. Things like that. And yeah, hopefully you guys like some of this content. You can share some ideas. Is there anything over here? Let's go over here. Where is that building? Everything feels off. It's not coming up from this side. Let's get a little bit closer. Should be from here now. There we are, there's something there. Probably an alcohol bottle or a dig site. Scotch whiskey. So when I go to buy my maps as well, I know I've started reading again, I can't sort of help it, it's a sort of bit of a habit I've got. And when I go to buy all my maps after exhausting all the others, I will sell my duplicates. Hello. And yeah. Keep a minimum of 4 to 5. where is that one? It's over here, I think. In between these trees here. Is that it? No, wrong one. Ah, these trees here. Okay, yes. I've gotten mixed up with these trees just along here. This is, yeah, a little sort of an area where you get 2 or 3 items we used to in the old cycle really close together because, you know, they made it sort of too easy, I guess. Supportive of the cycle change they brought out, and I probably will be off the new cycle change. And then there used to be one along this little medium strip here where they had the gravestone or something. Or is it this one? Nothing down there. Let's get away from this guy's camp in case he comes back and gets a little bit aggro that I'm nearby, which I don't think he will. Let's see if there's anything up with this one. No vibrations. Okay. Normally there's something here, isn't there? Alright, so I'm voting that when we get to the lighthouse, there's going to be something there, and maybe 2 or 3 other items in the town. Let's go have a look. Sometimes there is something right up on the trees just here, right there. Other times there's not. It's a detector item. Okay, so there's no point riding around from now. Can't feel anything. Sometimes you don't feel it until you get in the door. No, okay, nothing yet. But I think there should be a few other items in the town. I'll be surprised if there isn't. Not unless I come through here yesterday and I've already collected them and they've not yet reset. Which I... Hello. Where is that? That's that little building here. Yeah, here we are. There's definitely something in here. I think it's upstairs. Here we are. There's that one. No other vibrations? No. Okay, let's get out of it. Anything in the dunny? There's something there, but that's... Oh, it's just nothing. I thought it might have been a bottle that wasn't showing up. That's another thing that I'm not happy about with Red Dead is sometimes the glow doesn't come up, or you don't feel vibrations. I don't know if it's meant to or not, but I think maybe they should add that feature sort of in, or... I don't know. That's one we can sort of debate a little bit about if you want to. Let me know in the comments and I'll try and read some of those and give you my thoughts and opinions. Nothing on there. No. Okay. Come on, horse. Let's go. Yes, I called my horse Storms, or Storm. Mainly because I'm a NDNRL, International Rugby League. For those who don't know what rugby league is, it's very similar to rugby, okay? Slightly different style of plays and that, okay? Don't criticise me for comparing it to the same, but a lot of people from overseas call rugby and rugby league, just rugby. Okay, there is a difference. 13 to 15 man on field, but very much a similar sort of game. And yes, I'm a Melbourne Storm tragic. So you know, those who say they're going to pray for me or whatever, if you're into that sort of crap, you know, sure, whatever, okay, I don't care. Alright, up to Storm. Yeah, I hope the footy does return. For those who do follow any of the footy who are watching my YouTube content, let's stop up here. Doesn't look like there's going to be something there. Just a north detector would have run off its head by now. Nothing here either. Ah, there we are. There's one. It's down there. I probably should check the building up there where you got to go up through the what do you call it? The overhead walkway building where you've got the coal running on the tracks, but I'm just not really in the mood for checking that at the moment. And if I probably go up and check around those houses there, which again I'm not really much in the mood for that, I'll probably find something up there as well. Maybe one of my maps will show me something. I've got a feeling I know where this one is. Yeah, right on the gravestone. Oh, there we are. Don't go too far. Alright, well, I think that's all we've got time for today. So I've got a few other things to do and I'll probably log off shortly. So please like and subscribe. Okay, yes, I get a little bit tongue twisted if you don't notice. So like and subscribe. Give me some good feedback about even some of my videos, maybe some stuff you want me to cover or discuss about, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be the first one coming up fairly soon, plus a couple of Uncharted 3 videos which I'm going to be trying to push out with 3 videos into one. So it will be around 45 to an hour long, okay, for those. Only because there's a lot in Uncharted for the Uncharted 3. And then I'll be on to Uncharted 4. Plus I'll try and fit in some Red Dead Rant sort of things. And maybe I might come up with something else. Okay, alright. Thanks for watching and bye for now.